Powered by DeFi Dojo, ladies and gentlemen, a partnership with DYOR Media Network and the DeFi Dojo, bringing you great AMA content here about new projects and about how you can take a look at new things, look at new information, do your own research, and hear some good quality Japanese feudal music in the meantime. I probably had the music too loud there, so you couldn't hear my voice that well. But this new segment, powered by DeFi Dojo, and we're going to bring up into the house here Robin, the face, and I won't say the CEO, he's the person that gained the powers of running being the face of an organization. Robin, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Tom. Hello, Pedro.
What's up, brother? How you doing? It's good to see you.
So let's bring him up here. Robin, you took over EarnSphere from a previous developer. You were in the community and took it over and decided to say, hey, let's take that idea and blow it up. And while I sort of understand the vastness you've put of information out there, give us, as people like to say, give us the 30-second pitch on what EarnSphere is.
All right, so you're gonna time me?
29, 28.
Yeah, exactly.
27,
This is.
26,
I was waiting for
25.
Pedro's voice. Yeah. So technically, if you want to just take the title of it, EarnSphere. So it's like a sphere. If you want to mimify it, and you can see this translucent, we call it. These are like Titan gods in the background. So this is the kind of meme part of it, and there's the earning part. So the earning part is about earning a monthly revenue in Ethereum, and it is based on volume while also based on revenue from our utility, which we could delve into together now, if you'd like.
All right, so I'll try and lead this in the right direction here. So what you've told me behind the scenes and from your website and all that, essentially what you're creating is a place in which that has a community that pools their money in your treasury, and you bring in outside experts to guide investing, and then the community give you strategies, and the community votes on a strategy. Is that how it works?
Yes, 100%. Now it's actually a little bit more organized. So you have what many projects have, what they call whale rooms. So you have to hold a certain amount of tokens and above in order to have access to there. And once you're there, your vote will count just like anybody else, and you will be able to guide the project's general decisions while also guiding or validating what experts have to say. So let's say we got Pedro who joins in. He has to hold a certain amount of tokens. The minimum now is like 1 million. So Pedro gets the 1 million, steps into the whale room, and now he's an expert in chart analysis and marketing and maybe leverage trading. And he will do that while taking care of the project's treasury funds, and also guiding the investors to do their own personal trades so they can copy those trades. But for the treasury itself, their vote will determine if Pedro's decisions are going to pass or not. And this is how you kind of get the expert and also apply governance on top of it, which is almost not found anywhere. So a lot of places are either expert or governance. Now
I think I just lost a partner here of a co-host for a show. I think.
What? I was gonna say, you telling me I can go over there and make some money? Like, do I get paid for this? Just to be like, all right, so this is what you do.
Right.
I mean,
so
actually, you get like 40% of any profit you make for the treasury from the treasury's money. So not from your pocket. So you use other people's money.
All right,
OPM, baby. I'm all about OPM, baby.
Dump this guy. I just lost my co-host. All right, so Robin, let me sort this out here. So we're using Pedro as an example here for a whale room that's focused on what Pedro's good at, what he's an expert at. So he has a room for that. Say Pedro is very good at trading oil futures, which I believe he is, and people listen to him and follow him and vote on a strategy for that. But you could have an expert for literally any topic you can think of. Is that correct?
100%. This is the EarnSphere philosophy. You just touched on it. So what we're starting with is a trading room for leverage trading in crypto, and another room for DeFi, taking advantage of pre-sales or stealth launches. And we already got two experts. There is one who's called Heinz, not Guderian, but his name is Kareem in real life. He's also Lebanese, by the way. I'm Lebanese. And there is Boryakuz from the Anti-Ruggers United
Yeah.
Lounge. He's the owner there. So he will be leading the DeFi room. But it does not mean that we cannot have 5 of each, right? Or many other types of stuff in crypto or other stuff that we can capitalize on. This is the strategy. Get an expert, get governance applied to it, divide the revenue between everybody.
Now that is really interesting because, as we know, we see crypto expanding. I shouldn't say crypto; I should say digital assets.
Yeah.
Your ability to invest in isn't just in like meme tokens, which we all know are exploding now, but you can invest in real companies that have a crypto exposure, like my sponsor Audit Chain, and you can start investing in real world assets. So you could have, seriously, you could have an entire ecosystem of experts in rooms coming in, and in each category, you could probably have more than one, and the community will sort out the better ones from the worst ones.
There will be stats. Exactly.
Right.
There will be stats. Pedro's stats could be better than other experts, so he will get validated more and he will profit more because he will be using more treasury funds and he's getting like 40% of the profit.
You
So
know what?
he's starting off with $0. He's starting off with these $0 from his pocket, and he has profit. So this is what's good. We take care of our experts, and we want it to become that much automated. Just like you said, like billions of rooms eventually, if you want to like make it global, if you want to think of it in the very far future, if this kicks off very nicely, you'll have a lot of rooms, a lot of all under the umbrella of EarnSphere, the same philosophy. But the more you expand it, the more that treasury feeds on all those hard efforts by the experts, right? And this is why the expert get like 40% of what they make, but still you get 20% to all holders, and you get like 20% to the LP. You get 10% that feeds the capital of the treasury, and 10% that goes to supervisors. So you have a framework to make sure the system is stable, and you have people to keep an eye on the workflow of everybody else.
All right, so that's a. I really want to see this project succeed because anywhere where a community can vet out
Trash.
trash and elevate people that give good knowledge and good service. I mean, YouTube kind of does that. I mean, the bigger channels are big for a reason, and the smaller channels are small for a reason. But when you have a project where you put your money into it, that's the ultimate vetting service. You know, when people make decisions with their money for various reasons, because of what Pedro does with the technical analysis, for psychological reasons, for all that type of stuff. But if they have a tool that helps sort out that guy's no good, or that woman is great, and this and that and all this kind of stuff, that would be awesome.
Yeah, it's like when you get an audit on a contract, and a lot of people tell you like, yeah, we got an audit, and this gives you legitimacy, right? When you audit a certain contract with a nice company, but then you start the project, and how do you keep auditing it? EarnSphere will be auditing, kind of, if you think about it. You will be auditing the expert, you will be auditing the projects that these experts are deciding to invest in using our treasury. So you are in a continuous auditing mode, and this auditing technically is made for what reason? It was created for improvement. This is how we improve. We keep self-auditing.
Right. So in essence, of Pedro going in and starting up his room on oil futures, and if he continually loses money for everybody, everyone's going to say, rate him 1 star or 0 stars, and nobody will listen to him, so he won't make any money anyway, because he's incentivized to get good ratings, just like any other business. Good ratings, good product, good service.
he wants to market himself. That's one. Two, he wants to make profit. He does not want to lose on the trades, right? So, and he wants people to like him. If he loses all of that, he won't get validated in the votes anymore. He won't get the profit. So he's kind of losing those, but it does not mean that he loses everything because he's a holder in it. He can still take part of all the other rooms, get benefit from, like, at least learn from other experts. This is how you improve, and this is what you're giving to people. You just buy the minimum amount of tokens, step into that room where there's a lot of divisions, and you learn from others, and you can do your own research, and there's no financial advice in that, but you can copy those trades on a personal level. It's
Right.
not like you sit there and you earn passively. You can literally go and do what Pedro is trying to do for our treasury, and you can earn big. But again, like, it does depend on how you see things. You can pay for such a service and get into like a private room where there's an expert telling you what to do, but it's only one expert and it's only about trading. What EarnSphere is giving you is multiple things through holding a token that you can sell at any point, and that token is only paying you is also paying you on a monthly basis with passive income. So it's a win-win-win-win for a lot of people. So yeah, this is what we're trying to do, and it only launched, I think, it's almost 3 weeks ago, and it's been slow. I mean, we don't mind. We're still building. Takes time
Right.
to get big. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just as a reminder to people, in the links, if you're watching this on YouTube, in the body or description, whatever, it clicks more, there are the links to all of EarnSphere's social medias, Telegram, etc., etc., etc. If I've left one out, someone please let me know, and I'll go back and edit it and put it in. Behind me, Robin, I have quite a lot of going on here in the roadmap. Where are you on this roadmap here?
We are still, like I said, it's still less than 3 months launch. So you can look at the first rewarding period, first quarter. So both of these, you can expect there will be a large burn by the end of the 3 months period. It's going to be forced regardless of whatever else. And we have the tokens ready to be burned. So far, we have burned close to 25% of the supply, by the way. Once we hit the 25%, the requirements that I talked about, the minimum requirement to get into the whale room, will be easier. So, we kind of follow like the Bitcoin halving. So once we reach burn milestones of 25, 50, and 75, you will need to hold less tokens in order to enter the tiers that we have in our system. So yeah, we're kind of making sure that there is no huge whale that stays in there with like 3-4% of the supply, which he does not need. He only needs, for example, 0.5% at some point. So
Right.
please sell the rest early on, etc. So you kind of have an incentive to spread, and this is very important. Yeah, this is the team here. We are we are doxed, obviously. We're just mentioning, instead of mentioning what we like to do in crypto only, we just mentioned our hobbies, like, just so you know our personalities. So
That's good. That was my next question. You just hit it up. Tell me about the team. Are they also part of the
yeah.
community once you made the change from the old group to the new?
Yeah, exactly. So we kind of handpicked each other, and they are very, very nice people. So I'm not going to go into the details, but you can imagine we have a geologist, we have a gym coach. Okay, he's from Australia. He's 65 years old. So we're not young people like in the teenage years. Okay, so maybe I'm one of the youngest. I'm like 31, 32. So it's an adult project. Takes time to be built. We need to meet experts along the way, meet investors, get down to it the proper way, because you only need one expert, and you will be able to trade properly and make sure that things are going fine, and then you can just literally do better than projects that have 1,000 or 2,000 or 10,000 holders. You only need one person doing a lot of effort, and you will be good to go. That's all you need in such a project. So what if we get to a point where you have many experts? So I see a big potential in this,
Ooh.
and it's not gonna come from the team itself. It's gonna come from the experts.
All right, so the token just
like
relaunched 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, something like that. Obviously, the treasury's just getting started, and the chart actually kind of relies on the treasury working well. So I just had the chart up, and we'll just say it wasn't a pretty one, but the burn will help that out, coming out soon, and hopefully the exposure you're getting on these shows help it out. Besides the rooms and all that, and the experts that you bring in, as Jesus commented, here in the U.S. we have something called the Better Business Bureau, and the Better Business Bureau gives ratings to businesses, and users rate them and all that type of stuff. So that was a good analogy for the North Americans here. But give me another. Your white paper is like 7,692.5 pages. Give me another high level product or service that you're going to be at the project will be offering.
Okay, like if you want to be a degen, you can rely on a lottery that we have on a monthly basis for people holding above a certain minimum of tokens. And depending on how much you hold, you fall into a certain tier, which gives you an amount of entries automatically. You don't need to do anything. So on a monthly basis, if you hold, let's say, 1 million tokens, you get 1 entry. If you hold 5 million, you're gonna get 5 entries, etc. So if you win that lottery, you're winning Ethereum, not tokens only, so Ethereum, and that's gonna come from the treasury. So this is one, like you see projects doing only this, and that's it. This is the idea. Now we incorporated this, and it's like 1 page of the 50,000 page white paper or whatever. So
Yeah.
so it's just like, guys, do you want to have a lottery? Okay, all right, we put it. So it's not a project, it's like one feature. It's
Right.
bullish by itself, and people build a project on it usually, and we're trying to show people that it's only like a tiny feature, and yeah, we can do. You want it, we put it there. The community wanted it, we put it in there. So it's like, and what about the passive Ethereum? So you didn't ask me
Yeah,
how
I
we're
was gonna
giving
ask
people
you.
Ethereum. Like,
Yes,
yeah,
Ethereum.
you
I'm
go,
gonna be
you go
paid
and you claim them.
Ethereum.
Yeah, you go and claim Ethereum on a monthly basis, and we punish you on a weekly basis if you try and sell or transfer out tokens. So there is like a system that will assess each wallet's behavior on a weekly basis, but then it accumulates your Ethereum for a whole month. So you can only click once, and you can even wait on them. They can compound for like a year, 2 years. It doesn't matter. You go and claim only once, and look, and you can wait for the low gas, etc. So we kind of solved having a reward token on Ethereum, which people kind of think it's not possible. Well, it is possible. It does exist as of 3 weeks ago. And this is because we have like 2 contracts so far, and we are building the 3rd one. So yeah, we have a very good developer, Alex. So he's magnificent. So the claimer contract works phenomenally. It's like you go only as a user, you use the dApp on our website. It's so smooth. You just connect, you claim. That's it. You don't need to do anything else.
Well, Robin, we're coming, as they say, we're getting long in the tooth in this segment of the show. I really enjoy hearing about new products that actually bring a needed service, and that can help. As you know, many of the experts out there, from Pedro and I's personal experience, aren't wealthy people and trade on small bags. We're not trading $100,000 and hoping to turn it into $200,000. We're trading $1,000 and hoping to get $1,200, $1,300 back. That's good. When you look at the market statistics, that's what most people are working with. And there's a lot of people. There's the 100 million, 200 million, 300 million 18-year-olds in Asia and in Africa that want to turn $25 into $40 and that type of stuff. And they may be experts. They just don't have the bag. So all of these people could be an expert on your show using the community's bag or on your show, on your project, using the community's bag to make the money. In essence, like when you have a project, you can go out and buy into someone's liquidity pool or rent their liquidity pool. In essence, these people are renting your treasury, and if they're good, the community says keep at it, and if they're bad, the community says you're out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you like a very very quick example. Like Kareem, we just like decided there's like $2,000 sitting on the side. We decided to give it to that to the trading division. He was responsible enough to say, well, I usually trade using 1% of what I have. I told him, okay, take 10%. So we gave him like $200, which he's gonna start with, and then we're not gonna look back at those 200. So he's gonna use them. He's gonna compound them. Whatever. If they get $1 million, he's taking 40%. And he's not starting with anything from his pocket besides buying our token to have the bare minimum, and which he can sell at any point. And you've seen our chart, so it's probably at the all-time low. And there are a few guys selling at a loss. Technically, there are a few guys
I'll
selling
never
at a loss.
understand that. I'll just never understand that.
And it's only like 2 weeks, 3 weeks into the project, and they just expect that there's big marketing push, and then you pump a chart. And no, it's not a meme. I'm sorry, it's not a meme. But you're gonna come a year later, and you're gonna regret it. So, I mean, this is how it goes with utility projects, and people will talk back about you like, you remember I held this token and I sold it at a loss.
Dude, I knew a guy, dude. He literally bought. Dude, I knew a guy who bought Shiba Inu when it first launched. Like legit. Put $100 in, made $200, and did not leave a moon bag. And like,
you cannot do that.
Like you're just like, dude, he would have made 28 million at the peak, and when it bottomed out, he was still at like 300,000. Like,
yeah, by the way, this is one of the things Kareem taught me on a personal level. Like, always leave that 10-20% moon bag. He calls it the same as you did. So you never know. Never sell everything.
Yep.
But yeah, some did sell everything, and
right.
This is why the chart is like that.
Well, one of the things we always have the problem with right now is that the meme coin era, people are operating on such small time frames. They're they're operating on trades that last 30, 60 seconds. And so when they see that they have to have patience, they're like, I can't do that. I have to sell. And right now, and they'll sell at a loss now so that they can take their $8 and put it into cat with in your butt in you something and turn it $8 into $80 and make their money back. And usually it doesn't work out so well. All right, band hustlers, we got you. No need to spam the thing. But anyway, they want to know if there's a partnership involved. But as always, I put the links down there. You can contact Robin.
All right, thank you.
Robin, I want to thank you for joining us. If there are any questions from the audience, just let us know. I've had 2 people contact me behind the scenes and say, "Can I have the links to their socials?" Like I said, they're in the body of this broadcast.
Just hit the little dot button right there, and you'll see right there, right below it, there is the like button, and it's just not like button, but the more button, and it'll literally populate, and you'll find it. You'll see it right then and there. So that's it right there. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, Robin, I want to thank you for coming on the show here today. I want to thank JB and Arian from DeFi Dojo Lounge for this segment of the show. It seems to have worked out pretty well. We kicked it off with a project that's I imagine is going to grow quite large. If we can get it out there to show how those experts can join it and earn some money in there, instead of having to go it alone, the experts can get their own community.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I might just pop up in there, man.
Yeah, I know Pedro's going to be checking this out.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro, I'm telling you, because like you're legit. It's very difficult to get like a random person coming and telling me like the example that Tom gave, and I'm an expert, please hire me. It's way more difficult to do that compared to someone who always does that publicly on a daily basis. So yeah, the experts who are well known, It's very easy. You don't need anybody to vouch for you. We just get you in. I just tell you how much you need to buy the token, and
Mhm.
you see for yourself. You do your own research as usual, just like any investor. And then since you're an expert, you can easily be an expert of your own room. So yeah. And Tom
Nice.
too.
I'm an expert in everything in my own mind. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I will give you not a room. I will give you like a villa, like.
Oh yeah, we got to sell.
I would be a great king. I would be a
Yeah.
great king. The problem is my country would do very badly, but I would be a good king.
Yeah, I mean that's the definition of a king, right? You
Right.
don't care about the country. Yeah. The
Isn't
country
that
should care about
sad,
you.
man? See, that just frustrates me, man. I mean, you know
Die for
what?
the king.
Oh, right. Dude. Ugh. And honestly, it feels like that. Like I was talking to a friend of mine who's Canadian. He was sitting there talking to me about what's going on in freaking Canada and a few other places, man, that he attends. And I'm like, really? They're like, they're just shutting down literally any speech that the public would want to say, like just shutting it down. And I'm just like, what? So in America, that would never happen. Like we're, first of all, too loud mouth, but also, man, we got too many guns. You start to shut us up like that, we're gonna be like, we're gonna come knock on your door. So
Right.
it's just that's crazy.
There's
Anyways,
a question from the audience to get to the 1 million level. What's the what's the cost on the chart to get 1 million tokens
Well,
right now?
Well, right now, so it's based on a 1 billion total supply. So it's close to $300-400.
So it's
It was made very It
right.
was made very easy, actually. It was more expensive. It was made very easy by the people who sold a lot. So,
That's it.
so yeah,
I'm in.
actually, I'm
it's more
looking at it.
affordable
Yeah,
than the pre-sale. Now it's more affordable than the pre-sale. So yeah.
like I'm looking at this right now. Yeah, it popped up. I mean, you guys, I'm looking at the first day. It shot up from 5,005 all the way up to almost. You guys almost cleared.
It's
It almost
ETH,
cleared.
Jesus. It's on Ethereum. You'll find them right on their website. Buy now, right here.
Yeah, almost did a 10x. It looks like. No, not almost a 10x. You
No,
guys
no,
did
a 2x.
2x.
A
Sorry.
2x.
Yeah, 2x. Boom, popped up from there, and then
That was
the
enough
next day
for
yeah.
a guy. Yeah, that was
Mayor
enough
of
for
Akron
that guy.
Farmers in the house. He's part of the
Oh,
anti-ruggers crew.
Yeah. What's up? Good to see Mr. A or MAR or MAF. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Mayor of Akron Farmer. AMF.
All right,
excuse me.
Robin. This segment's coming to an end. Once again, Pedro and I thank you for coming on the show here. We really
Thank you,
enjoyed it.
thank
We
you.
plan on following up with your project. So keep an eye out in the DMs from either Pedro and I, or apparently a number of our viewers, for questions about your project.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Go check them
Thank
out.
you again, guys.
Jump in there.
Thank you.
Oh wait,
You
wait,
keep
let
it
me
up.
finish. Yeah, I was gonna say, jump in
Yeah.
there, jump on their Telegram, see what's up. Let me know if you guys want me to go in there. That would depend on our community. If y'all want me to go in there, I will go in there and we'll start something up there, just so that I'll give a little something there. But we'll see what's up. Let me know. And then also, thanks for coming in, dude. We really appreciate you, brother. And listen, just a shout out. This man right here loves Matt Rife. I don't know if anybody knows who Matt Rife is. Awesome comedian. Awesome comedian. I try to be a comedian. I just sound like a guy out there just rambling, like you all know. And people,
We all know this, Pedro. Trust me. I just did the closing remarks for the segment, and you're still going.
Oh, you're right. Anyways, go ahead.
All right, guys.
I love doing this show. I really do. Pedro, you crack me up. You should be a much better comedian.
I should be. You would think. Anyways, go ahead.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we got for you now with the DeFi Dojo segment here on DYOR Live. Thank you to all involved. Robin, you have a great